I will say, I haven't said the N-word in 13 years. I think it's obvious that we are not family friendly here. I'm well aware that I have the humor of a 12-year-old boy. What accent can you do? What accent can I do? How do I do a Chinese accent? I've been learning how to take better photographs lately. I feel racist. I feel the racism in my body. What's funny is sometimes I'll see myself and I'll have like a third person perspective on myself. And in my mind, I'll be like, look at this dumb bitch. It's not even funny. Like, she's just trying so hard to be edgy. I've run out of accents that I know. Jamaican, I'm not doing a Jamaican or a Nigerian accent. But then, like, I can't help it. Okay, fine. I'm trying to think of the song, the It Wasn't Me song. Over the weekend, I'm just gonna pass on this one. I think I should pass. Time out. That one didn't count. I pass. It's just like my brain. It's just my brain. Like, it's way worse off stream. When I was younger, 13 years ago, I was like 12. When I said the N-word back then, I didn't know what it meant. I thought it was just an insult. But then I found out, I was like, oh my God. I didn't even realize that it sounded like that. But I was on a call with my mom and I kept saying in Chinese. Like, I was like thinking and I kept saying like over and over again. I went, what's that word called? And just so you know, in Chinese sounds similar to the N-word. It's like a thinking, yeah, it's like a thinking word. It's like, it's like that. And I was in a room with two black girls and they both looked at me and they were like, you know, you just sounded like you said the N-word. And I was like, what? That's when I finally found out what that word even meant. I thought I was just like, haha, no, I didn't say it, but it probably sounded like it, haha. And they were like, yeah, did you know that it is really bad and you probably shouldn't say it? And I was like, why? To two black girls. But yeah, they told me. I was like, oh my goodness. It's for black people? I thought it was just for like everybody. So you're more racist off stream? Yeah, I think everyone is. I don't think I have to hide that, right? Wait, is that something I'm not supposed to say? I don't think I have to hide that. Everyone's, wait a second. You guys are trying to trap me, aren't you? Am I not correct? Wait, really? Racist how? Like racist jokes. Like I make worse racist jokes off stream. I'm not racist. I'm not like racist. It's just like obvious, like the joking racism, yeah. What would you think? You are more racist or sexist? Probably, I decline to answer. Nice try though. Yes. I'm 2025 Twitter racist, not 2015 racist. I'm not like 2010 Xbox COD VC racist. I'm like Instagram real racist. That's like a perfect way to put it. I'm Instagram real racist. No, but Instagram comments are so funny. One of them I saw yesterday. I can't even say it out loud, but I'll like try to describe it without saying it out loud. It's just a random reel that says like me running out of choir class while everyone hits a high note in unison so the glass butt plug in my ass doesn't break. And then the top comment is, before you post this, think in all caps. But instead of listing out the letters THINK, they put the N-word instead. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? But then they just put the N-word. The F-slur. F-slur I used more than the N-word when I was younger. F-slur I must have used until like 10 years ago instead of 13. I mean, obviously there are racist and homophobic people who use it directed at the targeted people. I used it as just an insult at people who are straight. I think a lot of people used it as an insult towards people who are straight. But then I found out that it's an insult for gay people only, so I stopped. When I was younger, I thought cunt was worse than the F-slur and the N-word. That was my mindset. If I really wanted to like get someone, I would call them a cunt and not the F-slur. It didn't hold any weight to me back then, but cunt. held so much weight to me when I was younger. So that was probably my favorite one. Yeah, you stupid cunt was like the worst one. Does Twitch auto-mod slurs? I don't know. Yes. Depends on your auto-mod settings. I know some chats you can say the N-word, but then obviously with me, you can't say the N-word. Cause no proof. No proof. It is interesting that you can say you hate men. You can say the phrase, I hate men, but you can't say the phrase, I hate women. It's like misogynistic or something, which is very funny. I can type it weirdly. It lets me. Okay, it is kind of crazy though that people are so adamant on saying certain words. I've seen on Twitter people being like, why can't I say the N-word and the F slur? They're just words after all. And they're like so mad about it. Like, do you really need to say it that badly? If it's just a word, like you say, why can't you just not say it? There's so many words you don't say anyway. Certain people have weird entitlement issues and being told they can't do things. Yeah, it's literally like a kid getting a toy taken away from you and being like, well, now I want it. Because they weren't even playing with that toy to begin with that much. There are some arguments I say that like to me, they make sense, right? For example, oh, giving so much power to a certain word is dumb. If people are just saying, oh, we don't want you to say it, just don't say it. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Like the R word. Okay. You shouldn't say the R word. However, sometimes it just slips out. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it just happens by accident. I saw an Instagram reel of a child, I don't even know how to put this, who was of the target term. And they were saying, please don't use the R slur. It makes me sad. All the comments were calling them that. Me personally, I would just never do that, you know? Nothing's funny. It's not funny. I'm laughing. I'm crying. I'm not laughing. I'm crying. Yep. But I will say I would never use that term directed at that child, you know? Like I would only ever let that term slip out at someone who is not, you know? It's like the fucking Office. What Michael Scott said, you know?
You don't call retarded people retards. It's bad taste. You call your friends retards when they're acting retarded.
I feel like I have gotten better at not using that word. There was a phase in my life where I got really good at not using that word. And like, I didn't use it for like months and months and months. But then I got back into League. Tell me your ethnicity so I can call you the correct slur, you stupid. It just relapsed in my body, you know? It just like came like rushing up in my body and it just happened. Ever since then, I even Googled words to say instead of the R slur. I've been workshopping with the terms dumbass, dog has been good, inbred. Inbred does kind of hit a little bit. Troglodyte doesn't hit. Troglodyte never hit for me. Troglodyte, for me, makes me feel like, oh, you are such a troglodyte. I'm getting my PhD right now, and I believe you're a troglodyte. Same with imbecile. I don't like imbecile either. You absolute imbecile. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel right. Inbred is nice. Yeah, it feels too pretentious. I can't believe you've done this. You absolute imbecile. Stop making British people sound lame. And then as for wank, nobody can use wank unless you're British. Like, why are you trying so hard? You want to be British so bad. You absolute wank. We should adopt using twat. I don't like that either. Wank and twat, they both sound normal when British and Australian people use it, but weird to me when non-Australian or British people use it. It just feels wrong. It's missing the accent. I feel like I can't read that word and think to myself, oh, it's this word, like with the hard R. When you went around in GTRP calling British people nonsense. Nonce is pretty good. Nonce is so niche. It feels niche because you could say pedophile. You could call someone a pedo or a predator, but nonce? Nonce doesn't even sound like pedophile, but it means pedophile. You fucking nonce. You fucking nonce. I love it. Nonce is great because it can be really jokey or really aggressive. You fucking pedophile. Yeah, that doesn't work. Ah, you're such a predator, you. Oh, you silly little pedophile. Look at you, always trying to touch kids. Predator? Predator. I like predator in a non-pedophilic way. I like predator as like a, oh, you're just trying to touch people. Predator. He needs to get groomed. Luckily, I'm a predator. I feel like the word predator is so serious that when you use it in a joking manner, it like hits different. Like, I feel like recently I have been saying like, I'm gonna touch you a lot, but like not actually doing it, just like a fake threat. With friends, of course, with friends. Usually I don't go for younger girls, but you're so mature for your age. Oh my God, he just farted.